What is going on, everybody? Logan here from a new video, and today's video is going to be about the 6RD transmission, how the molded lead frames are going out, causing dramatic shifts to first while you can be going like 60 miles an hour. It'll lock up your rear tires, and it's just honestly not a safe situation. There's already a few people reporting that they've gotten whiplash from it, and if y'all think y'all have it but you aren't entirely sure, this is footage from my car, you know, the molded lead frame going out last summer. Right now it's going all kind of weird. Look at this. Okay, what screens? What? Going all kind of crazy. They see it's just revving up and it's revving up by itself. And as y'all can tell, that was dangerous. Luckily I was only going about 40-45 miles an hour, and that's when it locked up my rear tires, so it wasn't too bad for me, but still, it was a shocker that happened because, I mean, I was driving, my gauges were going all weird, and that's why I decided to videotape it, because I was actually going to my buddy's house, Andy, and just to, you know, let him see everything, what was going on, because I had no idea what was going on. And luckily, I was able to get it on tape. Cat hears me talking, so of course he's going to come over here trying to get a little bit more attention. But pretty much what's going wrong with the 6RD transmission is molded lead frames failing, which is causing the output speed sensor to fail, which is just... your cars know how fast it's going. It just really makes for a dangerous situation because, like I said, I mean, some people are going, you know, highway speeds, and all of a sudden, you know, their rear wheels are locking up. Not a good thing at all. But Ford, they recognize this, and they have made, I think, 2 or 3 separate recalls, and my car should have actually been on one of the recalls. Pretty much for the Mustang recall, it was any Mustang that had the 6RD transmission that was made before, gosh, what was it, March 2012, which mine was made in February or January 2012. So mine really should have been on the recall, and when I took it to the dealership, let them know, hey, I mean, my car is within this affected date. They told me, you know, hey, you know, we'll contact Ford, you know, we'll get this all handled, and lo and behold, they didn't cover it. And trust me, I raised all kind of hell because, you know, this is an $1,100 fix, and considering that my car really should have been on this recall, and, you know, here they are telling me that, you know, no, we're not going to fix it, even though your car is within these affected dates. They fixed it, I guess, prior to my car being made, and they didn't do anything. But they did say that if there was another recall issued in the future, how I would get a refund, but this was back last summer, and still nothing. But just last week, the F-150s, they just got a recall, and it was for the same exact thing. Your car being slammed down into first gear, and rear wheels locking up at highway speeds. And I already had a subscriber reach out to me saying the same exact thing, saying how his 6RD equipped F-150 is doing the same exact thing mine was, and he took it to Ford, his was within the affected dates, and they didn't cover him. I really don't understand why Ford isn't fixing these recalls, why they're only fixing certain vehicles within these affected dates, because clearly my car was affected, even though my car was made after they fixed the issue. Which I understand, you know, this is going to be a lot of vehicles, which at $1,100 each vehicle, I mean, it adds up very, very quickly, but Ford needs to stand behind their recall. My car should have been on those dates. And my service tech over here at the Conroe Ford, they were being as helpful as they could. I mean, they were saying how, you know, they really sympathize with me. I mean, well, of course they're going to say that, but they were saying how, yes, this is obviously a safety issue and my car should have been on this recall, but they're saying that, you know, from Ford, they can't do it. They can't fix my car under a recall. So, I mean, their hands are kind of tied, but I did call Ford directly, and I was on the phone with them for about 2 hours, and they said the same thing. I mean, they wanted my VIN number, and they just said that, yeah, my car is not on the recall. The only recall my car had at the time was the airbag, which honestly made me upset because I'm a huge advocate for Ford. I really believe in Ford. I love their products, but here they are not standing behind their products, which my car was under a recall. So all you really can do is call the National Highway Administration, or I don't know, I'll leave their number down in the description. And really, I think that's all we can do until the government makes Ford fix these vehicles. I really think they aren't going to do it. So call this government agency, let them know that if you're being affected, let them know exactly what's going on. They'll get all your kind of information, and they'll send you a letter in the mail. Then you have to fill it out and everything, and you have to send it back. I already did that this past like August or September. But really, I'm thinking that this is the only way that I'm going to get a refund, and for future people out there, that's the only way that you're actually going to get your car fixed. Now, people were telling me in the comments, you know, saying how, you know, I was stupid for paying for that recall, how I should have made Ford fix it. Well, I was trying to make them fix it. I mean, like I said, I called Ford, I was on the phone with them for 2 hours. I mean, of course I'm upset, but at the end of the day, this is my daily driver, so I just had to shell out the money and hope that my car gets recalled in the future. But really, I just want to make this video just to let y'all know my whole experience with them. So basically, My car's messing up, I have it on tape, I take it to Ford, they tell me they're going to take care of me. A few days later they call me saying it can't be under recall, how I'm going to have to call Ford. I call Ford, directly I call Ford, and they tell me, yeah, there's nothing they can do, my car's not on the recall, and I'll have to pay it, and maybe I'll get a refund in the future. So that is my entire story. Hopefully that's useful, and it kind of prepares y'all for when y'all go to y'all's dealership what to say. And honestly, I mean, if your car or your truck is within the affected dates it's on the safety recall, I mean, give them hell. Let them know that they really do need to fix it. And I guess if enough people let them know that, you know, they obviously didn't fix their car, fix the 6RD transmission within a certain date, how they need to extend that recall. And as far as after I got my transmission fixed, I haven't had any kind of issue. It's been golden, no kind of weird shifts, no any kind of wrench lights or anything going on. So then replacing my molded lead frame did repair the issue. It just really sucks that my car wasn't on the recall. But guys, that will be it for today's video. I really hope that this helps some of y'all in your pursuit to try to get your transmission fixed. But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.